What's up guys, it's Oblivious Gamer here, and well, the pre-access segment for Granblue Fantasy vs Rising just concluded. There were 2 sessions, both already happened. Managed to play more on the first one. I did snuck in to get like an hour for the second one, but I played the pre-access and I have to say, I had a lot of fun. Though I'm not surprised as I enjoyed the original Granblue Fantasy Versus. I put a decent amount of hours into the game. I have both the PlayStation and PC versions. For me though, one of the biggest problems with the first Granblue Fantasy Versus was that the netcode wasn't that great, and at the time that I could play the game, not many people from my area were available to play, so I couldn't get good matches and I ended up just gravitating away from the game. Now, Granblue Fantasy vs Rising will have rollback netcode, so that has me extremely excited because if the rollback netcode is good, it allows you to play with people that are far away and the connection turns out to be decent. So for me, it's like, yes, I will be able to play with other people in other regions, even if in my region there's not enough people to play. So I was already excited. I wasn't expecting this to be bad for me. I actually, like I said, it felt amazing. I ended up playing Siegfried. I had a ton of fun. Rollback felt great. Some matches, there were some hiccups.
Battle 3. Engage.
Nothing too major. I would say most of the time I was going flawlessly. In pre-access, and I'm assuming when the open beta starts during the weekend, it's very simple. You can only do some settings, you choose your character, and you immediately in casual matches. Then when it comes to training mode, that's the only time you have access to the training mode while you are waiting for matches. You can't delay or deny matches as far as I could try, so I wasn't able to play too much with the training mode and play a bit more with Siegfried. Most of the time I was already in matches. Gameplay wise, I really enjoyed the additions that they have added, some of the new mechanics that they have brought, and the usage of the meter. I really like a lot more some of the options that you have. For me, I felt the Skybound art gauge was only there for your super, and that was it. Obviously, by the end of Granblue Fantasy Versus, they added overdrive and other additions for you to use your meter, but I felt like it wasn't that much. Here, you really have a lot of options for you to use your meter with, and you gain meter pretty fast, so you can definitely throw it around and play, and it allows you for more creativity. That's what I don't know how professional players or like top level players feel about the game. I'm more in the intermediate level, I would say, but I really like. The other thing that was a bit controversial was the situation between simple and technical inputs, where for Rising there wasn't going to be any difference in the cooldown between simple or technical inputs. So in Granblue Fantasy Versus, when you use simple inputs, there was a longer cooldown than if you would have used technical. There was some cons for using simple, but again, simple had the advantage of you being able to press it quicker. Your reaction was much quicker because it's just one button instead of a motion. So there was kind of a strategy, you could say, because I personally would use technical or simple depending on my situation, like pressing just one button in a one button to do a DP versus a motion. I felt a lot more convenient at times, and I bet other characters also. So I don't know how much of a big of a deal it is, but people were not happy because for Rising, there's now no difference if you use simple or technical. So the cooldown is the same. Doesn't matter if you were using simple or you decided to use the technical input. So some people are not happy. They were like, oh, this is affecting, I guess, strategies to some degree, or a bit of the complexity that you could argue it had. I don't know, if I'm being honest. Like, I still play Granblue the same way that I played. Didn't feel for me it affected me that much. In fact, I thought it was a bit more beneficial because like there was not a longer cooldown for me to like just one button DP. I guess I want to play a bit more. Maybe I would be able to form a more concrete opinion after more hours into the beta, like by the end of the weekend. Like I'll have to hold myself off. I'm more in the middle right now with this situation, though I do understand if people are not happy with this decision. Now, a thing that I do not like about the beta is its sessions. I just hate when they do that. So during the entire weekend, we're gonna have like different times that we'll be able to play, so it's not like a 24-hour beta, which sucks. I mean, I think it's a lot more fun where like you just let people go, give us training mode, and let people have fun, help you find any problems with the game, either being at Netcode or the game itself with any problems, too much damage, bugs, glitches, you know what I'm talking. So that is it. And then like a small or minor complaint that I have is just the select screen looks a bit but I understand like it's not as flashy. I mean, they're probably going to keep getting more and more characters, and this is probably the easiest way with the amount of characters that they're going to add. I mean, if they want to keep supporting this game, I assuming they're going to keep bringing more characters, and Granblue Fantasy does have a decent amount, so it's probably not going to change. I don't think they're going to change this. It would be cool if it become nicer, but it would be what it is. So yeah, I think overall my impressions are very positive. There are some minor gripes here and there. I do want to put a hold on the whole like simple and technical and some of the changes. I want to play more the game, see also how this affect me playing against other characters before I form a more concrete opinion on that. But I'm liking it, and I know not everybody. This is not a game for everyone. As always, like you're gonna like something and others are not. So that's totally fine if Rising is not for you. I do understand it, like you're like, well, I like Versus, but I don't like Rising. Like I do understand that feeling sucks, but I don't know. I mean, the beta is free, so if you're a bit concerned or you're like, I don't know, try it out. I mean, just look at what times there are and see if there's something you can like squeeze yourself in and give a couple of matches to like see if it might be interest for you, or you might be like, I don't want to play this. As always though, it's not just about me. What are your thoughts, guys? This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.